Hello, let's do some makeup. Alright, first, let's start with this little tube. Don't know what it does, but we're gonna just put it all over my face. Okay, forehead too. Yep, that's good. Looking good already. Now you grab this little guy, open it up, and grab your $65 sponge. Dip it in there, and spread it all around. Have to have an even coat on this one, so you just cover your entire face. It's kind of like putting on a mask. You just kind of cover up your whole face because you're going to basically be putting on a new one. So this is the start of it. You just grab your $75 sponge, work it all the way around your face, and you're pretty much good to go. Good to go. Now we're good. All right. Next, you grab this little guy and you put some more stuff on your face. So that's all it takes is a little more foundation. I think that's what it is. I'm not sure. Well, cheeks, eyes, chin. Oh, use your sponge again. You're getting good use. See, that's the one thing. At least it's $65, but you're getting a good use. Oh, once you're good with it, then you grab your next powder and a $125 brush. And you put just the tiniest bit on it because you don't want to waste this because it's a $400 little bit of powder. It's $400, so you don't want to waste any of it. Just a little bit here and there under your eyes, on your forehead, and looks like a little bit on your chin too. And then once you're good with that, you gotta do a little dance. Alright. Ta-da! Look at me go. Next, you get your highlighting kit. You can only buy a highlighting kit if you're going to use one color. You can't use all the colors. That's just not allowed in the highlighting kit. And you have to make yourself look like a fish while you're doing this to get the ultimate highlight. And again, use a $120 brush. That's the key to a good highlight. And don't forget your neck. You just want to paint your whole neck. And see, the key is never use both colors. You just have to use one of the colors. And if you even need more, you go back in with the little brush. Next, another palette that looks identical to the last one. And this, once again, only use one of the two colors. You can't use them both. So this time we're going to use the pink one. Since the tan one in that palette is the same as the other one we just used. So pink, here we go, on the cheeks, on the forehead. And if you're feeling pretty crazy, you put it on your nose too. Alright, let's do this. Next, another palette. With this time, it has options. See, this one has 4. This one you could possibly use 2, but 2's the most. You never want to use all 4. Then it's just useless to buy a whole palette. So this one, you just use it, put it all the way in your eyes, cover your whole top of your eyelid. The key here is to take your time. You don't want to rush this. See, see, there we go. We can use 2 of the colors. Don't use all 4 though. That would just be almost a crime against makeup. So you just want to use 1 color to start, and then 2 colors to give a little bit of contrast, a little extra depth in there as well. And the key is don't poke yourself in the eye. Doesn't feel that great. Done it plenty of times before. And once you're good with that, do a little dance. Grab another palette with 4 other colors. Go in with this smaller brush and add a little bit of contrast in the corner of your eyes. That is the key. Just a little bit of extra pop of color at the end. Get the good depth in the eye. You gotta go with all. You gotta layer in the coloring. But the key is you can't just use 1 palette. You gotta use 2 palettes to do this, at least. And then once you're almost done with that, you hit the under eye. Make your eyes look bigger than they really are by adding the color to the bottom. And it gives that like illusion that your eyes are huge and it looks pretty cool. Alright. Another palette, going for the top. We just have to use a tiny bit here. We would hate to use a lot on this whole palette. And the key is all the palettes have mirrors, but you don't want to use those mirrors. You have to have a special mirror to use for all this too. Another item that you need. Now you use this little thing and make your eyelashes look bigger than they really are. I don't know how it works, but it does a pretty good job. So all you have to do is just tickle your eyelashes with it, and then you're good to go with your eyes. Next, you're on to your lips. And if you're feeling fancy, you just do 1 color. But more than likely, you're going to use more than 1. So we'll start with the base color and get a good coverage on this one. We'll see how it looks, and then we'll see if we need to add another color to it. See, that looks pretty good. But see, now you need a little sparkle because it wasn't done. So you gotta just put a little bit of sparkle because lipstick doesn't do enough of it. So you gotta add a little touch to it. Now the last thing you have to do is pose. Thank you very much. Bye guys. Love y'all.